When did I notice the first times that he had an interest in music? I remember that I was still pregnant. He would hit from the inside according to the music you played.
It's true.
On beat. He would kick me on beat.
It's true, in utero.
Yeah.
You were already keeping time and like dancing to this music, basically.
Which we thought was fascinating and kind of scary.
He definitely has a love and a passion for music, you know, whether it's that or when he was playing trombone and when he was playing piano, you know, and now, I mean...
A lot of indications that he had interest in music. He felt it deeply.
Yeah, and you know, it seems like most people in the world like music, but it's definitely a different level and a different appreciation with him versus most people.
I just always remember my dad getting so into it that I'd be talking to him while he was playing, like asking him for something, and he would just be making these faces and he wouldn't be registering what I'm saying. I would get mad about it as a kid. You kind of tune everything else out and you're in your own little world. I was really into music, I'd say, yeah, like 12 to like 15 age. I was like practicing almost every day, maybe like 16 to like 19. I wasn't really as into music. I kind of quit band, stopped playing. Just like the social part of high school kind of got to me, like, oh, it's not cool to be in band, or it's not cool to do this. And I just kind of started hanging out with like, you know, my friends more, trying to be more social, go out. I still was listening to a lot of music, which was good. And I mean, all those social experiences were great. That's all like kind of shaped me into who I am. You know, there's something to say about life experiences that inspire you as well. I got back into it during the tail end of COVID because I was listening to more music and I just had like people from high school that I knew that were making it. So then I think it was like maybe February or March of 2021, I downloaded FL Studio, started watching like tutorials. One day I just made a song. It was super catchy loop and I played it for my friends, and I just remember my friend was like, "You're gonna be a rock star, Bobby. You need to do this like full time." At first I didn't really even like take him seriously. I thought he was just trying to be nice or just making jokes and everything, but they were like, "No, this is actually really, really good for you not like doing this like all the time. If you took this seriously, imagine where you'd be at." And I was like, you know what, why not? Nothing else really inspired me that much. I really didn't know what I wanted to do. Once I had that, it was kind of just that spark of like, oh, this is my life's purpose. In July of 2021, I started my music, and then after that I was trying to get better. And I remember my stuff back in February when I started, it was unlistenable. And even around that time, when I made that one good loop, it was a good song. It got good reactions from people when I posted it. After that, it was still hard. I still had to like keep going at it to make good songs come out, and I didn't really have anything that great for a while. My progress was kind of slowed down because I got to college and I had my freedom, kind of getting distracted and not really focusing on my music. Met this girl, seems like things were pretty good, working out. We kind of just were too wrapped up in the relationship and hanging out with each other, so we weren't prioritizing our own needs. I wasn't hanging out with other people. Same with her. We thought it was a good idea to part ways because we weren't mature enough to balance the relationship. It definitely sucked. I was pretty sad about it for a little while. That definitely did feed into my music. I made some of my best stuff to this day using that emotion. Kind of got slowed down again a few months later, leading up to July. I was feeling lethargic a lot and lazy. Even though I was working on music, I would beat myself up about it when I wasn't, because I had to take naps all the time because I was constantly drained in my energy. My body was going to waste. I lost 40 pounds. Everybody told me I looked super skinny, which was getting to my head. Even though I knew something was wrong, I didn't want to accept it. Yeah, I just kept getting more and more sick through the year, and then I made it to the ER. They gave me the official diagnosis. I probably wouldn't have made it in like another week or two if I didn't go.
I was very scared, shocked, or kind of foolish that I didn't figure it out earlier with the family history. It's pretty scary seeing in the hospital how serious it got.
I'm kind of just used to it now. It's like a joke between my friends and everything that I have diabetes or whatever, but it doesn't really affect me as much. I'm more used to the routines of it. I feel healthier now, I have more energy. I've gained the weight back that I lost. I decided to make music my job as well. Last semester, I would just go up to all the DJs at the Jayhawk Cafe. Shout out to Jax. He's the one who hooked me up with the manager and got me into the gigs, basically. Yeah, just started DJing from there, got trained. I have that pretty much 1 to 3 times a week usually.
It's definitely not an easy choice. There's a lot of difficulty making a living in art. There's also a lot you can get out of self-expression.
If you want to make your dreams come true, it's really just a matter of making it a priority in your life. It does sound super cheesy, but all the cheesy sayings are cheesy for a reason because they're so true. You have to make it a priority if you really love it. Put your time and effort into it. It might take you a year, 5 years, 10 years. If you really love it, something's gonna come out of it. That's kind of what keeps me going, is that passion. If you're really dedicated, if you really care about it, and you do it daily, you're gonna be ahead of 90% of the competition, and you really can make your dreams come true.